We're joined by Drew Valentine. Drew, thank you for being on the program today. Thank you for being patient. Coach is kind of long-winded, but I ask the questions, and he gives me the full answers all the time. We were talking a little bit about the national championship game. Are you guys required to root for LSU?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Did you ask him about his turnovers?
Not yet. We're working up to the bomb question.
9 turnovers. We think it's an NCAA record. We're not sure. Were you going for the record that day?
Yeah, I gotta try to accomplish something.
Yeah, so when you get out of here, if you'd had one more turnover and one more rebound, you'd had a triple-double.
There
There was one time as a freshman, I think you dribbled through your legs and it got caught on the back of your leg and went out of bounds. And was the reaction from Coach Campy on Friday, was it anything like that day?
Nah, it was different because I got a little bit more respect and a little bit
more cachet as a junior.
Yeah, a little bit more as a junior, but disappointed with my performance, but gonna come back and get at it for a conference play.
Now, looking at this conference race, Coach Campy says he's scared to death. Now, what is the atmosphere like with the team going into the play? We've got that first week is pretty brutal.
Yeah, we're still confident. We still believe that we're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the Summit League. I think that we've had moments and spurts throughout the year that have proven that we're a pretty good team. We just got to keep gelling, keep coming together as one, and just put together 40 minutes of basketball. Not 2 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 10 minutes there. We got to put together a whole game, and once we figure out how to do that, we've proven that we can go into environments like a Houston, go to Valpo and win. So we just got to put together a whole game, and knowing that this is the most important part of the year, conference play. This is where we get our rings at. So we're just ready to get after it, and ready to show everybody why they messed up and not predicting us to win the conference.
What do you think has led to some of your team's struggles? You're a captain this year. You guys, what are you working on defensively, rebounding, and things like that?
I think that we've, like I said, just struggled to put together a whole 40 minutes. Myself, Travis, and Reggie are playing, and Corey are playing, 35, 40 minutes a night. And, physically it's been pretty tough, pretty grueling with all the travel, and just the overall wear and tear from the season. And so we just got to stay mentally strong and keep the goal in mind. But as far as what we've been struggling with, Coach has been talking about the ball screen a lot. I got to get better at that, being the captain of the defense, being the person that is guarding the best player, being the most vocal player on the team. I have to, go out there and I have to, hold people more accountable and hold myself up to our standard. And, just ball pressure, ball screens, rebounding from everybody else, because it's, you have to have a collective. It's pretty much just, being myself and Corey rebounding. So, we got to get everybody involved with rebounding. And
now, you guys have had a few slow starts. I've noticed that, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but you're one of those players that seems consistent from the get-go every game. How do you get your team up for games like in Arizona and Michigan when they come out and shoot 1 for 7? How do you get them back on track?
You really just gotta, keep the goal in mind. And one thing I try to do with myself is, just constantly remind myself that this is what I've been dreaming of my whole life. From when I was younger, I've grown up around the game, because of my dad being who he is. And, this is what I wanted to do, and going and playing at those arenas and in those environments are things that I've been looking forward to my whole life. And I don't want to let this opportunity go to waste. So I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna play my hardest every second of every game while I'm out there. And with myself and Reggie, we just got to bring everybody else up with us, and just make sure everybody knows how important this is, and not let the opportunity go to waste either.
Talking about Reggie's predecessor, Jonathan Jones, is here in practice today. What was that like having a familiar face here?
It was great having JJ here. JJ is a guy that I really look up to. he's from the Lansing area. He's one of the reasons, one of the people that recruited me here. One of the reasons why I wanted to come here is because a guy like him has had so much success. And JJ's just a great leader, great point guard. One of the all-time greats here at Oakland. I think he should have his jersey retired for sure, definitely. Just learning from him when I was a freshman, and then just keeping up with him and hearing what's going on with his professional career, and then just being with him in practice. You're just reminded of how great he is, not only as a player but as a leader as well.
I don't know, you guys didn't struggle quite as much the last couple of years. 2 years ago when he was here as a senior, did he impart any wisdom on you as how to calm the team maybe after a big loss?
Yeah, definitely. JJ's one of those guys that's confident in his ability no matter what, and he believes in the program, believes in the system, and that's what I try to do. Every night, just try to go out there and believe in my training, believe in my coaching staff that they've prepared a good game plan for us to go out there and execute. And JJ gave his all, for this program, and that's what I'm trying to do as well.
All right, Drew, we'll let you get out of here. Head to the plane, or locker room first, obviously.
Right.